Let's go from Sanford Stadium and Athens after a big win for the Bulldogs to Alabama. Number 11 Tennessee, Joey Aguilar, and number 6 Alabama. What do you think Alabama did to, because it felt like they controlled this game from the jump, no?
Yeah, I never felt like Alabama was in a chance to lose this game. I feel like Alabama always had control, and I don't really know because when you look at the box score, I mean Tennessee had more first downs.
Don't
There's
lie.
some weird stats you can just look at, but I think for me, Alabama just always was kind of coasting the driver's seat of this game. Ty Simpson was 19 for 29, 253 yards and 2 touchdown passes. They also had a run game going a little above average. A lot of sweet plays to Bernard, but he still counts those rushing yards and he got upfield. I obviously think that like Tennessee just felt like it was too much for them, especially defensively for them. They can't compete with a team like Alabama. They lost way too much talent last year defensively, and that's what it kind of felt like. And then for Tennessee offensively, Joey Aguilar had an interception. You can't turn the ball over against a team like Alabama. I know it's easy. Alabama had one fumble as well, but still, it's a lot different than throwing an interception if you're Joey Aguilar because his interception was a bad interception that resulted in 7 points for Alabama. So that I think that was that one chance where if Tennessee would have scored a touchdown right there right before half, that they were going to be in the game, and they threw a pick six to the other opposite side. That can't happen if you're Joey Aguilar because that would have kept them in the game. That was the first time where I thought, oh my gosh, Tennessee's about to be in this ball game, and then they threw a pick six, and I was like, I don't see much of a ball game anymore. I don't know if you felt the same way or what everybody else felt at home, but that was kind of my once they threw that pick six. I mean, it was kind of like throwing the white flag down. That was kind of over almost once they threw that pick six.
Totally. I mean, a 99-yard pick six before the halftime. You got cigars lit before sunset. Alabama, I felt like didn't just beat Tennessee. They kind of just broke them down. And you mentioned that pick six. That at the end of the first half was, in my opinion, the single defining play of the game because it changed it from what would have been a one-score game going into the break to 23-7. That's a huge difference momentum-wise, confidence-wise for both teams, right? Alabama gets absolutely boosted up 10 notches because of it, and Tennessee gets knocked down in the knees by a razor scooter. So that's a tough spot to be if you're Tennessee. I thought the Crimson Tide defense was good. That was something I was watching for. Held Tennessee, which was the nation's highest scoring offense coming into the game, to 410 yards. Doesn't sound crazy, but when you tell them that they're averaging 530, it's a win for the Crimson Tide. You mentioned Ty Simpson. He's a machine-powered fellow right now. 29 or 19 of 29, 253 yards, 2 touchdowns, directed two 90-plus yard touchdown drives. I think that's huge if you got a guy that can lead your offense like that. His efficiency's been the backbone of this Alabama win streak so far, and for Tennessee, I think if you look individually at the performances, you'd be like, okay, well, yeah, it wasn't half bad. But they just didn't capitalize in the situations as a team that they needed to. They did go 4 out of 5 on fourth down, which if you're a box score guy, that's really impressive. But they still had moments where they left. When you're filling in the test and you miss a bubble and you mess up the whole thing, that's kind of how this
Yeah,
felt, like a Scantron
yeah,
test and they missed a bubble. Forced Ty Simpson to fumble. After the Vols scored a touchdown in the third quarter, they get the ball back around midfield and go 3-and-out. Can't do that. Alabama on the next drive goes 99 yards and basically seals the game. Things like that, Tennessee, if they can clean up those moments and capitalize on the opportunities gifted to them by the opposition, they would be in a much better spot in this game, but it just never really fell in line for the Vols. The Tide have now won 17 of the last 19 meetings between these two and prevented Tennessee from winning back-to-back games in the rivalry for the first time since 2003. I thought Alabama was just really impressive.
yep. I think that's what it comes down to. I think Alabama was just a really impressive team, and they played a better brand of football than Tennessee played. Like you said, that fumble from Ty Simpson, that defense to come force a 3-and-out. I don't think their Tide defense is going to get enough credit for this matchup because they did still have 410 yards. But like you said, in retrospect, 410 yards to their average is a lot different. I overall think that this was a phenomenal football game. If you're an Alabama fan, you need to be excited because this team is really, really good. No understatements, no ifs, ands, or buts. This team is really, really good.
Yeah, and they're making history in the process. They've got a 6-game winning streak going right now, 4 straight over ranked opponents, which is a first in SEC history. without a bye week in between. So they are on a roll and showing no signs of slowing down. Speaking of no signs of slowing down, City